All right, today is December 20th. It is 9:30 a.m. I'm making a video for my sister on OBS Studio, how to record with multiple audio inputs. Since she is optimizing for recording, I would select that, or she's primarily recording. And I leave these settings at default. This is the resolution of the monitor that's being used, and just hit next. And then this is the output resolution that it's configured for your computer based on tests it runs. So you can see that it's going high quality medium file size, and it's taking the 1920 by 1080 and reducing it to 853 by 480 to save space. So if you're using a 4K camera, that's like more data than this. And I don't know exactly what it's going to choose, but you can play around with these settings to see what works best. Compromise between file size and quality. So now here's the blank OBS screen before being set up. I'm actually using OBS to record right now, so I'm now going to switch to this real screen of OBS. So I'm going to close this window, pull this over, and so now this is what we see in OBS, and I'm going to, you don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to add video capture device, and I'm going to slot my face in here. Okay, so what I have is I have a display capture and I have a video capture device. So display capture you don't really need for what you're doing. You could do this and then right click on this, transform, and just say fit the screen. Now modern webcams will fill the whole screen because the aspect ratio is different. This is an older webcam, so it doesn't fill in the sides. So anyways, I don't want to see my face like that. I want to see it like, whoops. I want to, whoa, why does it keep, oh, I see. So anyways, I'm just doing this to try to block out the screen above because it's sort of hard on the eyes for me to see myself. Plus you get to see me. So anyways, now what we have is we have this mic input. We have a desktop audio and we have video capture device. So notice this says audio mixer. So basically these, right now we have 3 different kinds of miking systems, and this video capture device is theoretically oh, excuse me. That's funny that the audio is not working. That's probably because it's tied up here. But anyways, this says default. If you see here, I actually have 2 different microphone inputs. One of them is my webcam, this top one. The second one is the USB audio codec. What I would do in this situation is, because the default relies on the Windows settings, and I would just bypass the Windows settings just to make it so it doesn't move around on you or change in case something changes in Windows. So I would set 1 to Webcam Pro, and then I would come over here and hit Add Audio Input Capture. And now you could call this mic/aux2. You could call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it mixer mic to clarify. And I hit OK. And then I come here and I put microphone USB audio codec. So now you can see both meters are moving, but one is a little higher than the other. And if you pay close attention, you might see slight differences between the two. One mic is up here, the other mic is down below me, right below the screen. And so if these mics are farther apart, you might notice that one volume is higher and one volume is lower. And just talking right now, looking at these meters, you can see that the bottom one is picking up my mixer mic. So if you wanted to, I could slide this down just a little bit, and you can see I can get it close to matching, but sometimes one's louder, sometimes the other is. The main thing with your audio recording is ideally you want to have it in the peaks and the yellow, like the loudest sounds of recording, not going like out the red. See how it's out the red on the meter? That's blowing out the audio. So you want it like ideally in that yellow zone, but probably in your situation, what's most important is making sure these meters are close to equal, because if one's louder than the other, there's nothing really you can do to fix it. I'm not wanting you to have to deal with multiple files and audio tracks, so this is probably the simplest way, is just trying to get these meters equal. So that's about it. See if that makes sense to you, if that helps. And just remember that you're going to add your source here with the plus sign, and then you can right click on it and you can properties and change which actual device it's using. That's the main thing to remember. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.